Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it has been a minute, but I've been busy with school. If you're keeping up with me on Instagram, you know the story. But if you're not, please go follow me on Instagram at Becoming Nurse Nita. But let's go ahead and get into this Q&A video. What's the hardest thing you struggle with in nursing school? Time management. Time management. Yeah. I get my work done on time. I get good grades. I do well on my tests. All that's good. But my time management sucks when it comes to waking up, getting ready for school, getting my lunch together, clothes out, all that stuff, getting out the house at a decent time, making it to class on time, making it to clinicals on time. If y'all have been watching my vlogs, y'all know I struggle with being on time. So that's something I definitely need to work on. I think like now I have a system of like make my lunch before the day before, get out my clothes the day before. I don't know, like I feel like I'll always find a reason to leave the house late. How did you find what study technique works for you? I started asking my friends like, what do you guys do to study? And whatever they would tell me, I would try it. If it didn't work for me, I would figure out why and kind of like tailor it to me. One of my friends, they rewrite their notes, so I do that now. My other friend brain dumps pretty much, so like she'll just write out everything on a board. So sometimes I do that, but what's really been working for me is rewatching the lectures and rewriting the notes, flashcards, Quizlets, Kahoots, but mostly rewriting the notes. So yeah, I just ask my friends what they do that helps them, and for me it's just been rewriting my notes. What tips would you give someone that has trouble studying? The first thing you need to do is recognize your barriers. Like, why are you having trouble studying? Is it because you're losing focus? Is it because you're not able to retain the information? Once you know your barrier to studying, then you can kind of like work your problem backwards. For instance, if you're not focusing, it's either because you're hungry, your environment, your phone, your music. So just kind of like try to figure out what your barrier is and then work it backwards. Is it true that all the hospital bedding fabrics are linen? I heard it's a healing fabric. How do you like nursing school being taught online? I don't. I don't like it, but being with the Omarion surge, I said it. With the Omicron surge, like, I'm cool with it, honestly, because it's COVID's going around. It's getting everybody that ain't got yet. Stay inside, kids. Yeah. But I don't like it because it's so hard to learn, like sitting in one spot, staring at a screen, watching somebody else do what you're supposed to be learning. Someone's talking at you. We had a lab session that was 3 hours yesterday. Then the day before that, we had a lab session that was from 12 to 5:30. How? I can't learn that way. So no, to answer your question, I don't like online learning, but it's safe at this point. It's the safest thing to do. Did you take a break after finishing your first degree? No, I did not. That's not to say that you don't have to or you should, but I was going full force at nursing school. Like, as soon as I graduated, I was signing up for CNA courses because I knew it would help me on my nursing applications. As soon as I finished CNA, I was taking courses at a local college that would fulfill my prereqs for Duke and UNC Pembroke and North Carolina Central. I went right ahead and started taking courses. So no, I didn't take a break, but I feel like a lot of times, and this may be taboo to say, this may not be PC, whatever, I don't care. This is my channel. You don't like, you can go. But I feel like taking a gap year sometimes, you can get comfortable and used to not doing work, and it's so much harder to jump back into the groove of things. So I would recommend not taking a break, continuing your momentum after your first degree. If you're doing accelerated, just don't take a gap year, because I know for some people it's really hard to get back in the swing of things. And also, little nugget, most schools will not accept transfer credits after 5 years. So if you took a math course as a freshman and you wait a gap year after you graduate, you now have to retake that math course that you took as a freshman because it's been 5 years, which is what I actually had to do because I took a course in high school that transferred to my college credits. So, and it was 5 years, so I had to retake it. So basically, don't take a gap year if you do not have to. If you have to take care of your family, if you have to take care of you, I get it, I understand. Please do that if that's what works for you. But I would recommend not taking a gap year if you do not have to. What helped you pass the TEAS exam? Carolyn McCallister on YouTube. Go ahead and after this video, slide over to her, Carolyn McCallister. She is a ELA professor, teacher. Just the language arts portion, the reading and the grammar portion of the TEAS exam, she really helped me with. She's got a lot of secrets and kind of little tricks to finessing the TEAS. Not finessing, y'all know what I'm trying to say. She got a lot of tricks for the TEAS exam. So go check her out after this video. So Carolyn McCallister, the Amoeba Sisters. I couldn't really get into that. Khan Academy is amazing. Chef's kiss. Khan Academy. The book I used. Go get this book off of Amazon. I'm not sure how much it is, but I'll try to link it below. TEAS Mometrix Secrets. It's a Mometrix books, and I think it's called like Secret TEAS, whatever. It's like a yellow book, and it has all 4 sections of the TEAS exam in it. The TEAS Mometrix Secrets to Study Guide to the I don't know the name of the book. It's this book. This book right here. Okay, that one. Get that one. It's basically, it has practice tests in it. And it has lectures where you can like read everything, highlight. You can annotate all the good things. And they also have codes to videos online, so that they're actually teaching you and showing you examples of these things. Now, when you do use the TEAS book, I would recommend taking it maybe 5 to 6 pages a day for a few months. And also starting with your weakest subject. For me, I was afraid for the science portion. So I went ahead and hit the science portion, read every single page, cover to cover, and I didn't really take notes like I should have, but start with your weakest subject, work your way down to your strongest subject, which for me it was math. I'm at an 84 on my TEAS exam, and I also have another video, I'll link it up here, about that. Do you stay on or off campus? I stay off of campus. Roommates make things cheaper, but sometimes they make life harder. So we connected on a Facebook group. There are lots of other Facebook groups that will connect you to graduate and undergraduate students that want roommates, and you just connect with them, get to know them, and decide that you want to be roommates. How are you paying for school? How are you paying for school? I am a recipient of the Nurse Corps Scholarship. So they pay for a majority of your tuition. You get a stipend every month, and you get ORC payments every semester. So it's a really good program. I will have another video about that coming soon. But for anyone who is interested in that, be on the lookout for that video. How is it being a minority at such a prestigious institution? It's very challenging, but it's also rewarding. Being in a place where people of color aren't prominent, I guess. It's definitely eye-opening, but it makes you realize that. So this was a very emotional part for me to record. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick snippet of what's happening here and in my mind. So basically, being at Duke has been an honorable position for me to be in as a young black woman. We know that people of color aren't seen as the smartest, we're not seen as the most successful, and being here and having run-ins with other African Americans and other people of color, and I tell them where I go to school, like they're extremely proud of me, and we have emotional conversations, and it's just one of the best experience you can have, being that person that's representing, pretty much. It's very rewarding. It's very challenging, but it's rewarding. It's challenging because you always feel like you have to prove yourself. But it's rewarding because you get to be that person that when you see an elder and they're asking you what you do and where you go to school, they're very proud of you and they get emotional. And we get to be in a lot of places that lots of people of color aren't. So it's very rewarding, but it also has its challenges. Anyway, I hope I answered I hope I answered all your questions thoroughly. And I hope you guys got something from this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you got anything at all from this video. Go follow me on Instagram at Becoming Nurse Nita and continue to follow my journey. Thank you guys so much.